Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my space, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. Appreciate you tuning in with me today. Today we have our 7-day update on the 30-day challenge with the bot software to see if we actually achieve our 10% goal that we've set with ourselves. So without further ado, let's switch our screens over and we're going to check out my Bitsgap screen. So here is the Bitsgap portal that we're talking about. Let me get my my symbol, my screen up there so that I don't break my NDA by accident. And we're going to be looking at the 5 bots we started. So if we check this out, currently we have 2 bots in the green, 3 bots in the red that are a little more underperforming than the other 2. Our value that is currently in the bots is still at 38,316. Excuse me. And we are, again, 7 days, now 7 days and 3 hours, so a little more, and $894 in profit from our starting value. And so as we see here, our first bot with the looks to USDT pair is still valued around $4,826. Let's see where we started at. It started at 4,583, so it's up a little bit, which is also indicated here by the 5.3%. Our IMX bot is IMX to USDT, and it is $6,441, and we started out about $6,205  7 days ago. Our Solana to BTC bot is currently sitting at $14,082, and we started around $14,104, so it's down just a little bit. And then we have a near to BTC bot currently valued at $6,669, and we started it with $6,671, so within $10 difference still there, but we are down. And then the Avalanche to BTC bot is valued at $6,296, and 7 days ago we started with $6,439, so that one is slightly down as well. However, the beauty of these bots and part of the test that we're running here is that with the profits that they're trading each day, I do have to explain that these profits may not be represented here in the value of the bot, because as this software runs, it deposits these profits into your balance in your account. Before we go any further in the video, I just wanted to update you guys with some disclaimers that every video should have, apparently, and tell you guys that I am not a financial advisor. Be sure to invest only the money that you can afford to lose. Don't invest any money that you should need to live on, pay bills with. I'm not recommending any of that. And do your own research, guys. All right, stay safe out there. So if this was my balance in my exchange account, I should be able to look here and see that between these 2 tabs, the strategy tab and the balance tab here, everything is BTC and USDT. So my USDT balance is now 1333, and my BTC balance is 380 here, so 0.0128411 currently. And that is reflective of these 3 bots that are trading all of its profits into BTC. The first 2 bots are trading everything into USDT. So those are the 2 values of my balance here in Bitsgap. And it also trades for some reason some of these other tokens. So I do have some IMX that it's showing now. So 23 IMX, which is about $21 US, and then some Solana is here represented with a 0.3999, about $19 US, and then some near and AVAX here as well, but far less, $6 with the near and only 17 cents in AVAX. So as we see in the chart, our looks to USDT bot has been around. Let's see where we started it at. We started it at about a 0.592, and we're sitting at 0.572. So the price has been fluctuating all the way down to 0.46, back up to about a 0.643, and so we haven't had any drastic ups or downs. We love that the price is wiggling sideways. Basically, the sideways market is key to these bots' success. The more sideways markets you can survive and ride the waves through, the way this bot performs, the way this bot functions, it will just earn you profits. It will just continue to make these hourly, daily trades and build up its profit on the side. The the thing we don't want to see, like we've experienced in the beginning of the year, is whenever the market is just going down, and it is going down at a constant rate, and it is going down fast and hard, because, if we can only generate around 10% on average with the bot, we don't want to have a month where BTC or any of our assets drop 50-60%. Our bot can't keep up in trades profitably if the market's dropping that fast, right? So the more sideways markets we have, the more markets that are positive in a bull run are amazing. We can follow the market up, but when the market's going down, we don't like to do that. You will lose money. At least the value of your coins, just like everybody else's, will lose money. But the good thing is that the bot does continually trade. You will be stacking extra crypto on top of your current holdings. You're not just hodling here. So that's good. But as we see here, this market's running sideways. Let's take a look at IMX. Let's see, move just a little bit. So this is the beginning. We started around a 0.820. Which was pretty low. We went all the way up to a 1.06 and then back down to around a 0.936, currently 0.942. So this is a sideways market, but it has a positive trend going here. So that's always good. That's always helpful when running these bots. You will always see a positive number here. And we're going to check out Solana to BTC. So BTC and Solana have been underperforming because they've lost value. This is a generally downward trending bot, but for the last 7 days, we've gone from around a 0.00175, and we're currently down to 0.00163. So not too drastic of a change in the last 7 days, but it is downward trending. We did see a small spike within this last week, and so that helps your profits when running these bots, and it also helps that you have these little drastic spikes that go all the way down and then back up. So anytime you see these little bounces that go up through a bunch of grid lines and then fall back through grid lines and then up through a bunch more grid lines, that's always really great, because at each grid line it passes, of course, it's making a positive trade going up, selling you profits. All the green dots are all positive trades according to the bot. And you want to definitely have the same number of red dots compared to green dots, or more green dots as opposed to red dots. That will always net you a positive, a earning beyond the negative loss in value and the loss of market that we're in. Like if the market's going down, all the green dots are still making you money. But this is all good. Like this, we could try to count all the green dots and red dots, but in general, we can kind of see that we've made a lot of positive momentum, and then the worst of it has been just in the last 2 or 3 days here, and there may be more red dots throughout this little stretch than the green dots, but the previous 5 days or so definitely helps out and counter that. So we are in the positive. The bot does say that we've earned $100 again, which might not be represented in the 14,000 here. It could be sitting over here in our balance. That means we have it in our wallet and we could fund a new bot with it. That's what that means. So this value over here is still relative to the value that we started with. So just since I've started the video, we've actually swung in a positive manner here, and all it took was this little uptick in value. So just this small little increase in value of Solana brings us back to a positive number here because we have earned $100 extra with the bot, even though the market has gone down. So we still have our value or more in this bot that we're trading with. And this one has also just ticked positive. And so we can see our near to BTC bot, even though the market has been going down. We see that we started at about up here at 0.000207, and we're down to a 0.000193. So it is also another downtrending bot, but we see all these spikes and wiggles that are happening within the market. And again, because this is a grid bot, this is trading profitably every time it trades, every time it sells some of your coin. So it's buying low, selling high, and we currently have made $62 on this one. We're up just slightly in value, and this one says it's made $62 in profit. And the only one that's actually in the red as far as the total value is Avalanche. We can see right here, the Avalanche market has also gone down. And this one looks a little worse than the other two we were just looking at. So naturally, it is being undervalued quicker than the bot can generate its income. So it's fighting against the loss of value that we're experiencing in the market by trying to trade hourly, daily, but it just can't keep up in this case for the last 7 days. So we're only down, according to this, 1.49%. But we are actually down from the value we started at by about 1.5. That's right. So this has traded profitably about 1.36% of our starting value. So $88 should be, if we calculated it, about 1.36 is what I just said, I think, of the starting value of 6,439. Currently, we're valued at 6,345 here. And then all these other ones have also made a little bit of money. And if we calculate the total of these, we should find that we're still on pace to make our projected 4,000, which was my goal. So again, the theory that I wanted to test here is that if I started 5 bots, even though this is a demo mode with the Bitsgap trading software, and this is the OKX exchange that all of these bots are trading on. I typically only trade with Coinbase because I live in Texas, and in Texas I am limited beyond belief on what I can invest in, what exchanges I can use because of laws, regulations. So unfortunately, Coinbase and Kraken, but Coinbase tends to be my preferred exchange. I use for my personal funds. I'm testing out another exchange that I've never used before, so I can't be. You can't claim that I'm trying to use like things that I've researched, bots that I've currently run with my own money. Like I'm picking favorites, right? I'm not trying to run this test case in a favorable manner that actually ends up giving me the results that I'm looking for. Like I've never run bots on OKX before. This is a new experience for me using their exchange, even though these are demos using the Bitsgap platform. And so, and then I chose some random things here to trade with. So personally, I don't like trading things like Solana or Near or AVAX. I do, however, and probably would trade Looks token, but that's not available on Coinbase. You can look for it if you don't believe me, but the Looks token is not tradable on Coinbase. But it is one that I would be interested in having a bot in. So I went ahead and made one of those. The IMX token, I chose that because I actually do invest in IMX, and I'm a big proponent of that network, of that token. If you don't have some IMX in your portfolio, honestly, like the market's down, the value is great right now, in my opinion. So again, not financial advice or anything. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do like that one personally. Solana, AVAX, and Near. Honestly, I don't know as much about Near token, but I see it thrown around a lot, and I've had other people suggest maybe I should start a bot with that one. I went ahead and tried that out here for this test. And then Solana and AVAX, I want to talk about those just real briefly. I don't like any of the top probably 50 tokens on like CoinGecko or the what's the other one? The Coin Market Cap, right? Because when you're setting up these bots, you want to invest in something that wiggles a lot, right? And so as we see here, if I look at the Solana to BTC, it wiggles a little bit right here, but there's very little wiggle up and down from here all the way to here. It goes up and then it goes down, but very little up and down through the day-to-day trading. But if you look at something like IMX, it actually goes up and it goes down a lot more. On a day-to-day basis, on an hourly basis, there's just a lot more action every single day. And if you understand what a grid bot is and you understand how it works, you want to invest, you want your money in something that's going to go up and down and has a lot of action, has a lot of volatility. People are trading it. You know, the more people that are actually involved with day trading or buying these tokens, you know, forces the price up or down all day long, and I can capitalize off of those changes in the value with a grid bot. So things like IMX, things like the Looks token, you see a lot more up and down action, right? And that's what I wanted to point out here. This near token, it does look better, but I'm zoomed in a little bit, so these lines are a little more spaced out. But there's just not as much volume going on here. And then again with AVAX. So AVAX, even though it does go up and down, it's not as prominent. There's not as much action, not as many people trading this one, and possibly more people selling out, especially here, than buying. So depending on the network, depending on the flavor of the week, flavor of the month, flavor of the year, you might have a token or a project that people actually are looking to invest into. And if you find one of those that does have a lot of action, then those are essentially really good bots to have. I'll be going over future videos on which ones that I personally like and the ones that I've invested into, and give potential suggestions on what I think each week or each month that may be good bot pairs to start with this software if you want to get involved there. So going back to the video, we're going to take this $896 and we're going to figure out if these bots continue to perform how they've performed in the last 7 days and 3 hours. So 7 days times 24 plus about 3 hours is 171. And we've made 896 divided by 171, which is around $5.24 every hour in the last 7 days and 3 hours. And if we continue that trend, if we did that for a whole 24 hours, 30 days out of the month, we're about $3,772 at the end of the month in profit, in bot profit. So if these bots continue to do this, hopefully we will see at least 3,772 in our available balance, and we could technically use that to fund a new bot at that time and just continue this process. Okay, so that's where we're at currently. That's not quite $4,000. $4,000 would be about where we started at. We're a little under that, but we still got 21 days to go, right? So in the next 21 days, maybe some of these bots start performing better. We are in a downward trending market. It hasn't gone completely sideways as we've looked at some of these. So the more sideways markets we get, the better the bots perform. It'll look better on the passive income that they're trading, and the current value of the bot as well. So we're just going to keep checking this out, keep updating you guys here, and we'll see what the 30-day challenge ends up turning to be. And again, this is my number one strategy that I'm going to be using starting 2023 whenever I do finally retire. And these bots should make me a full-time income, and we're trying to prove that point here with this 40,000 in the demo bots here on Bitsgap. And I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching the video till the end. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video all the way till the end. If you haven't done so yet, please like, subscribe to the video below. If you're on YouTube, on Twitch, be sure and give me a follow or subscribe to my channel so you can make sure you're tuned in whenever I go live for future events and videos. I do have other socials like Twitter and TikTok, as well as my YouTube and Twitch. You can follow me along with all 4 of them. And be sure to check the descriptions below. There's also affiliate links and some products and services that I like to promote and that I encourage you guys to check out. Some of them are really great. I have other videos going over most, if not all of the ones that I promote in my descriptions. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.